Welcome back to another part of my tutorial series. Today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be putting in titles and a submenu, and then we're going to restructure our code a little bit to get it so that when we're on one menu, one item display, and when we're on the other what we currently have is played. So we're going to have numbers and farm animals on this particular part. So right now, let's get started with it. You're going to notice that I've done a little bit of prep work. I have a menu PNG so that we can load in. It's pretty much just text in Comic Sans. Then we have this title here, and it's title.png. And what that is the title of the numbers. I'll probably rename it in a little bit, or as we keep on going. So, a few things that we need. We need some textures, so we're going to add these in just like we did before. So you have texture, menu, and we have texture title. Okay, now with those two particular things there, we are going to load those all up. So menu is equal to new texture, and right now that is currently at menu.png. And then we're going to also do title is also equal to new texture title.png. Okay, now that we have those two loaded up, now let's put them in their place. Now I've already done a little bit of calculations on this, so let's go up here to our draw part and our begin. So we want these before the numbers. Now I know for a fact, because I was looking at the click, that my highest click is at is right here at 1094. So if I put it at around 1100, it should be fine because it's just going to go up. So we're going to do batch draw, batch.draw. We're going to do menu, I lie, title, and then we are going to be putting it at 0x. Grab that X out there. And I'm going to actually delete all of this real quick because I won't need it. So that's deleted. And then we're going to do 1100. Okay. Then on the bottom part, we're going to put our menu. So we're going to have batch.draw. Same deal. We don't need all this stuff here. Okay. And we are going to do menu. And we're going to do 0, 0. So make sure that these are in their correct spot and see what they look like. My menu I didn't take that much time to work on, but I like my title a lot. So load it up. I'll have farm animals and numbers, and there we go up here. Now to make this a little bit more friendly, opposed to having the white background, we're going to change it to a color. So we're going to go back in here, and you're going to see right here, this is 111. That's actually RGB here. So what we're going to do is instead of having it at 1, which means max, we're going to put it at 0.5, or let's do here, and I'm going to do a 0.8 here. And these both need to be floats. So put the F there if possible. Now what's going to happen here is it's going to be giving me an off-white now. Make sure I like that number or that value. I do like this. Is a little bit more green than I wanted, but it's okay. Let's close that out and I do it RG. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. 0.8 F, and we're going to leave this one at 1. What I would like is a light blue color on the background. Yeah, purple looks great too. So this right here is my app now. So now what we're going to do is whenever we click numbers or farm animals, a different part is going to show up. Now, right now I don't have the farm animals prepped, so in another episode I will actually be putting those in as well with some particle effects. But for now, we're going to just have it so it's going to be an empty screen or a um, or what we see here. So let's go ahead and close this out. The way we're going to do this is we're going to scroll over the top up to the top, and we're going to create something called int menu select. Okay, and by default it's going to be at 1. 1 is going to be the numbers 1. 2 is going to be farm animals. And this way, if we ever add more different sounds and sound clips, we can just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. So once that menu select is there, okay, we're going to scroll down and we are going to have a switch. Okay, so we're going to actually scroll down a lot. Now we're going to create a brand new method called public void number mode, and then we're going to have another one called public void, and then we're going to have animal mode. Okay, so the only thing that both modes have in common are the menus, but for now that doesn't really matter too much to me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy everything that is inside of render. I cut that out. I'm going to put that in number mode. Okay. Now with that, animal mode we'll get to in a second. Scroll all the way to the top. We're going to go into render. We are going to put a switch statement. So switch this dot game. What did I call it? Did I call it mode? I shouldn't have called it game. Menu select is what I called it. Menu select. Okay. And if it's equal to 1, call number mode. Make sure you put the break here. Case 2, this dot animal mode. Break. Okay, this is just going to break it up so we can do different things in different modes. So the next thing that we're going to do is, since we have the number mode, and that's exactly what we want it to be, we're going to copy the same code in here, but we're going to get rid of pretty much everything right now. So we're going to get rid of the just touched. We're going to keep the menu here. We're going to get rid of this part here. Okay, and we're going to make it change color. So let's put this at 0.8f, this at 1. So that's going to return back to that soft green color. I'm going to, okay, I have an extra curly brace. Perfect. Hit save. So let's make sure that we have each mode correct, and we're going to do it manually this time. So let's run it. Okay, perfect. And let's go back here, change the mode to number 2. And it should be a different background color, but with the menu is the only thing it should have on the bottom. Perfect. Okay, now that we know that that works, turn back to 1, hit save. We're going to go to number mode. Okay, inside of the number mode at the bottom, we're going to say if, actually make sure that I'm not what I'm in, let's see what if statement I'm inside of. I'm inside a for statement. Okay. If touch position X is less than 375 and touch position Y is less than 250, menu select is equal to 2. Okay, that should be the bottom left corner because we cannot go negative that way. So let's try this out. And it switches over. So now we have to do the numbers here. We'll get that to switch over. And the way we're going to do this is we are going to do it right after the batch. So we're going to do, we actually just need a few things. We're going to steal a few things from this one. Okay, we're going to steal the input. We're going to steal these input values here. So copy it. Paste. We're going to bring that back over here. You don't need voice, or at least not yet. Then we have the inputs. And the one thing I forgot is the vector. We talked about the vector last time. We needed that. So we'll steal the vector. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay. Now that's going to do 5 touch inputs for me on this one. But at the end, I need that to be able to touch the bottom to get back to the other one. So we're going to do if touch position is greater than 375, and then we're talking about the X position, and touch position Y is less than 250. Then we say that the menu select is equal to 1. Save this, run it, farm animals. Okay, there we go. So now we can switch it back and forth. It should look much better. The screen's more full now, and now we can add our farm animals next time we go through. Thank you guys for watching. This is pretty much it for tonight. I will be working on getting the farm animals, the sounds. We're going to have some pop-up images for the farm animals, and we'll be doing some particle effects for the numbers. So that's going to be really, really exciting. So those are going to be the next 2 tutorials. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys are making something really cool. And hopefully you're learning something. So happy coding, and I will see you guys next time.